Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Myself Rayan Sabri and I'm here to present you my research paper entitled Cyber Breaches During COVID Times. Let's start with data breach. A data breach is an incident that exposes confidential or protected information. It might involve the loss or theft of your social security number, bank account or credit card numbers, personal health information, and passwords or email. Data breach can be intentional or accidental. The study conducted by IBM stated that the average consolidated cost of a data breach was $4 million in 2016, which is expected to reach over $5 trillion by 2024, as per Juniper Research report. The main effects of data breach are it reveals the personal information, pictures, as well as bank details of people to public. It causes threats and increased blackmailing leading to cybercrime. Loss of trust and certainty by stakeholders, closure of companies, and many more. You all might have come across these news headlines in recent past like Marriott Hotel fined 18.4 million pounds for data breach that hit millions. Huge rise in hacking attacks on home workers during lockdown. Details of 142 million MGM hotel guests selling for US $2,900, etc. These headlines attracted my attention and motivated me to know more about data breaches, how data breaches happen, and what can be done to stay safe. And for that, I had gone through the following resources like news report, online encyclopedias, Wikipedia, and research papers. Though there are thousands of scams in cyber history, but I have outlined only few of them here, like in 1988, the Morris worm. In 2007, Estonian government networks were harassed by a denial of service attack by unknown foreign intruders. In 2009, Heartline payment system scam. 2012, Red October scam. 2013, Adobe system scam. 2014, Yahoo scam. 16, Friend Finder network scam. 17, Equifax scam. And in 2018, Under Armour scam. Robert Tappan Morris. He was the one who created the Morris bomb in 1988. At present, he is a professor in MIT. Kevin Paulson. He is known as Dark Dante. He hacked the phone lines running in Los Angeles and hacked FBI documents. Gary McKinnon. He is known as Solo. He hacked military computers. And the world's most famous hacker, Kevin Mitnick. He started hacking in 1978 by copying companies' software. At present, he gets paid millions to hack companies legally. The COVID pandemic has changed temporarily and possibly forever the way we view and conduct business. It has resulted in consumers migrating to e-commerce and other online assets rather than risking exposure by physically entering business establishments. The pie chart shown in this slide depicts the results of research conducted by Harjinder Singh and his team on cyber breach attacks across countries during COVID time. It states that most cyber breach targeted countries were China, United Kingdom, and United States of America. The bar graph shown here showed data breach caused to different industries during COVID-19. The highest was in healthcare, followed by energy and finance companies. As per Interpol assessment in August 2020, cybercrime has shown a significant target shift from individuals and small businesses to major corporations, governments, and critical infrastructure. From January to April, some 907,000 spam messages, 737 incidents related to malware, and 48,000 malicious URL or related to COVID-19 were detected. In my research, I studied the following top 5 data breaches happening in 2020: Bitcoin scam, Marriott hotel data breach, MGM data dump, Zoom credential up for sale, and Magellan Health. On July 15, 2020, Nearly 130 high-profile Twitter accounts were hacked, like Barack Obama, Bill Gates, Joe Biden, and famous companies like Apple and Uber. They were hacked by outside parties to promote a Bitcoin scam. Marriott Hotel data breach. On 31st March 2020, the hotel chain Marriott disclosed a security breach that impacted the data of more than 5.2 million hotel guests who used their company's loyalty application. As per BBC News published on 30th October 2020, Marriott Hotel fined £18.4 million for data breach. MGM data dump. The news of the breach incident started to circulate in February 2020 when hackers leaked the personal details of 10.6 million hotel guests for free download. But in the later finding, the number increased by 14 times. These leaked files of guests included Justin Bieber, Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, and many major government agency officials. Zoom credentials are for sale. This application became vulnerable to various security threats and eventually became a victim of the data breach. In the first week of April 2020, the news of 500,000 stolen Zoom passwords available for sale in dark web crime forums shook the application users. This included account login credentials, victim personal meeting URLs, and host keys. The leaked account details belong to financial institutions, banks, colleges, and various organizations. Magellan Health. It was struck by a ransomware attack and data breach in April 2020. The healthcare giant confirmed by stating that about 365,000 patients were affected in the sophisticated cyber attack. This attack was launched with a fully planned process where hackers first installed the malware to steal employee login credentials. They leveraged a phishing scheme to gain access to systems. Then they sent phishing mail, and at the last, they stole login credentials of employees, personal information, ID numbers, etc. Let me tell you the six most common ways how data breaches occur. 4% by physical action, if the devices are left unnoticed, like card skimming. 8% by unauthorized use, if the organization does not set up appropriate access. 17% by malware, some kind of malware is used for RAM scrapping or to steal passwords. 22% by social engineering, malicious emails are sent via phishing or pretexting to steal financial data. 22% by human error, mistake is either made by an employee by careless use or not using safety measures, and 45% by criminal hacking. When the crooks purchase the credentials on the dark web, they find them written down or crack them using password generating machines. Coming towards the future work on cyber breach, the COVID-19 pandemic of 2020 is having many lasting effects. One of those is that we realize how vital cybersecurity is, especially in times when we are more vulnerable. Over the next 5 years, we can expect to see 146 billion data record being stolen, according to a new report by Juniper Research, reaching to 33 billion in 2023. So let's talk about the ways to protect you and your data from hackers. Lead in cybersecurity in the new reality by pulling together a country level approach that links together cybersecurity, technology, resilience, people, supply chain, and property issues. Focus on protecting critical capabilities and services by re-establishing cyber hygiene culture, moving to new models of monitoring activities, and prioritize investment in cyber automation. Balance risk-informed decision during the crisis and beyond by revising approach to supply chain and defining meaningful cyber risk metrics. Update and practice your response and business continuity plan by revising resilience, planning process, and equipping crisis management team. At the last, strengthen ecosystem-wide collaboration by cooperation, collaborative awareness, intelligence sharing sessions. Now I'm concluding my research paper with following bullet points. The global spread of COVID-19 has generated numerous privacy, data protection, and security and compliance questions. Rates of unemployment have also increased cybercrime to support themselves. To improve the cybersecurity situation, international boards, politics, and IT as well as insurance companies are challenged. Research has to be improved by providing a single access point for every domain, also enabling central discussion forums and knowledge exchange points. Incentives must be generated to promote secure software development, and international regulation in step with actual practice have to be created in areas where no intrinsic improvement can be motivated. Lastly, I would like to thank you for being a great listener.